This is the Star News Brief. I'm Gloria Musimbi. Erratic hiring, irregular engagement of casual workers, ghost workers and excessive compensation of county workers are siphoning billions from counties as development suffers. A new report by Parliament has revealed how the counties have become employment bureaus, spending huge amounts of revenue to compensate employees, some of them who may not be properly hired or who may be ghosts. The report of the Senate Public Accounts Committee on Auditor General Nancy Gathungu's report on county executives for the 2023-2024 financial year was tabled in the Senate last Thursday. It shows some counties spent as much as 60% of their revenue on salaries alone. The shambles is widespread and 36 county executives spent more than 35% of revenue to pay salaries. Committee Chairman Moses Kajwang of Homa Bay tabled the report in the Senate. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com. President William Ruto has begun an aggressive courtship of Mount Kenya region in a tactical strategy to reclaim political dominance of a region whose vote propelled him to power. With the new plan, Ruto has begun taking on directly his former deputy Rigathi Gachagua, who has been seen as the new king of the mountain since his ouster at the helm of state power. Ruto's 9-county development tour and strategic appointments suggest a deliberate bid to weaken Gachagua's influence. Against expectation, Ruto spared principal secretaries from the region the axe in recent government changes, despite earlier protestations that they were overrepresented. Kenyans in homosexual relationships are facing an escalating spread of HIV and AIDS and other STIs due to the inconsistent supply of condoms, lubricants, and related medical health products. This, coupled with discriminatory policies and the shutdown of USAID by President Donald Trump's administration, makes it worse, a section of human rights groups have said. In a report to the UN, 38 organizations said the situation is grave for key populations like sex workers and sexual minorities. Further, disjointed approaches by development partners working in sexual and reproductive health have resulted in inadequate service to the targeted population. The Orange Democratic Movement has suspended grassroots elections in 7 electoral units following widespread complaints regarding the delegates' lists. The decision, announced by Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, comes ahead of the scheduled ward and constituency elections on April 7th and 9th. This is to allow for the resolution of outstanding issues and the establishment of accurate delegate lists through consensus. In the heart of Kiambu County, an unexpected agricultural revolution is taking root, not in the soil but in carefully arranged sacks inside shaded structures. Here, a determined group of farmers is redefining conservation through mushroom farming in the sprawling 3,477-hectare uplands forest. The innovative initiative blends environmental protection with economic empowerment. What began as a bold experiment in 2019 has now flourished into a sustainable venture, providing livelihoods to 15 community members while ensuring the preservation of the lush forest. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.